Let's look at the properties of aldehydes and ketones. Now, I have mentioned before that all reactions occur at the carbonyl group, and since it is a double bond compound, addition reactions can take place and the product will contain a single bond. So the first reaction is with NaHSO3, sodium bisulfite or sodium hydrogen sulfite. So in carbonyl group, carbon is positive, oxygen is negative. So reactions take place when they are doing addition reaction. H is positive, so it comes here, and SO3Na comes here. So CH3COH, SO3Na. Similarly, in case of ketones, same reaction, difference only between CH3 at these places, otherwise the product is same. So this says acetaldehyde bisulfite, this becomes acetone bisulfite. Next reaction is an important reaction which reacts with hydrogen cyanide. Now in the question it might say convert acetaldehyde into cyanohydrin. So you should know that you have to react with HCN. Again same, this is positive, this is negative. So addition reactions take place. OH attaches here, cyanide attaches here. Now when this compound is formed, if I react further with water, cyanide part will change into an acid. And this compound is called lactic acid. We had learned about it before in isomerism, optical isomerism. So all four groups are different. So that is why this compound is optically active. Whereas when I react with acetone and further move into the same reaction, at this point there is no optically active or an asymmetric carbon atom is not present, because here four groups were different, so it was an asymmetric carbon atom. Whereas here two groups are same, so it is optically inactive. Reaction is the same, changes into COH. When we react with ammonia, I can split ammonia into H and NH2. So H attaches here, NH2 attaches here. First compound formed is this. Now further on heating, water molecule is lost. So I am removing OH from here and H from here. Two substances removed, so it becomes a double bond. So now the compound is this, which contains a double bond called acetylamine and is a very, very reactive compound. Now look at this reaction. This is reaction with acetaldehyde. I have taken two molecules of acetaldehyde reacting with ammonia. When you are learning it, remember that I am removing oxygen from here, hydrogen one from here, one from here, makes it H2O. So also plus H2O. Right. So H2 and O I have removed, and starting from here CH3C CH3 CH3C CH3, this remains now as NH2, so attach NH2. This remains as only CH2 now because you've removed one hydrogen from here, so CH2, C, CH3 and O. So we are condensing the whole two molecules together, removing a water molecule from there. So it is called diacetone amine. There are two acetone molecules and amino group is attached here. Again, an important reaction. I am not telling you any of the formation of this or structure of this. You will remember as the product. Firstly, the product is hexamethylene tetraamine. Hexa means 6. Methylene means CH2. When I write CH3, it is methyl. When I write CH2, it becomes methylene. So hexamethylene tetraamine is the product, also commonly called urotropin. So when formaldehyde reacts with ammonia, it forms urotropin plus water. Reaction comes in fill in the blanks. It can be asked directly. It can also say what is urotropin, like this. So directly you will learn. Next I have written here is ammonia derivatives. Ammonia derivatives means that what are the compounds which I can make from ammonia. So now ammonia is NH3. If I remove one hydrogen from here and attach OH, it becomes hydroxylamine. Hydroxyl group on an amine group, so hydroxylamine. The compound which, when it reacts, compound formed will be called oxide. The next compound is NH2NH2. So from this I am removing one hydrogen and attaching here another NH2 is called hydrazine. And the compounds formed are called hydrazone. In hydrazine, if I further remove one hydrogen and attach here C6H5, it will become C6H5NH2, C6H5NH2. Actually, this H is outside here. So C6H5NH2 will be called phenylhydrazine because NH2NH2 was hydrazine. I have replaced a phenyl group there, so it becomes phenylhydrazine. Next compound is on phenylhydrazine. This is phenylhydrazine. Phenyl group and NH2 on it, phenylhydrazine. On phenylhydrazine, if I attach NO2 at two places, that is at place 2 and place 4, I'll call it 2,4-dinitrophenylhydrazine. 2,4-dinitrophenylhydrazine, also written as 2,4-DNP. Product will become 2,4-dinitrophenylhydrazone. Like here, hydrazine changed into hydrazone, hydrazine changed into hydrazone. Similarly here, 2,4-dinitrophenylhydrazone. So firstly, we must understand what are ammonia derivatives. Firstly, because directly the question is not sometimes given, it might say convert acetaldehyde into acetyloxane, convert acetone into acetone hydrazone. So this compound you should know with what are you going to react to get this as the product.